Okay, let's get that heart out of chat. That's a favor to my mods who are using their phones. Now let's get some advertising done. This is going to be a brand new experience for me. A little bit later, we're going to be joined by Avalanche Multimedia. I purposely chose European servers because the game lets me choose my servers as opposed to just assigning me one like Sea of Thieves does, which is a great advantage. I chose my server to keep Tony's lag down, because I have pretty good speed. And even when I play Sea of Thieves on the EU server, I don't tend to see too bad of a lag issue. Whereas when Tony comes over and plays Sea of Thieves on the US server, he sees a lot of lag. So I'm trying to eliminate all of the potential. Alright, so it does look like we have got all the advertising done. Let us go through the basic tutorial. We did the tutorial earlier, and then I had to reinstall everything, so it's just like a brand new game.
For you, the suffering of a savior and the coin of a betrayer. The pain is forever, but the money is worth it. You're a survivor, or at least got the makings of one. Get on up now. That injection knocked your teeth in real good, didn't it? As a help get by the gate, use it. All patched up? Then head on out. You got a lot to learn. First lesson. Wading through water is noisy and slow, but sometimes it's the only way forward. It's good to be quick, but running for too long will drain you. Stop sprinting at times to catch your breath. You're gonna encounter traps like that from time to time. Patch up so you don't bleed out. I gave you that first aid kit for a reason. If it's used up, there's a health station right there. Now, if you want to make good money, you're gonna need to find a target. Remember that shot? It made you special, and it'll help you see beyond human limits. It gave you something called dark sight. Feels like an itch behind the eyes. Focus on that feeling to enter the sight and look for a blue glow. The light will lead you to your first clue.
Definitely looking like I'm going down.
Each clue guides you towards your target. That map I left in your pocket will point you forwards. I even took the trouble of marking supply points and the like in the legend. Between the map and dark side, you'll be able to narrow down the location of your target with each clue. Good work. Looks like your target is west. Head on up the ladder, and let's see how sneaky you can be. Got ourselves a bunch of animals. They're ready to holler if you spook them, and that risks you alerting an enemy nearby. Try to reach the gate across the way without troubling any animals. Who knows? I might even reward you.
Odd Noble said, "Hells yet," hand pink waving.
How's it going, Odd? Welcome aboard.
bad. Could be better, but nothing you can't recover from. I think you earned yourself some tools. Take a look around. You'll be glad you did. Blunt and quick, or heavy and sharp. Whatever your taste, you'll find it here. Find one that you like. I'd keep your first aid kit handy, though. Good choice. Swinging that will tire you out. Goes without saying that when you're tired, you're slower. Take out the dummies and get a feel for it. Finish them off. They don't bite. Hard work now, but it won't always be that easy. We call these grunts, and they bite back. You know how to hit, and you know how to sneak. Use what I taught you. All right. Fine work. Let's up the ante.
Yeah, I didn't trust that at all.
We call it armored. You'll find out why.
As if I can't figure it out from the name.
It's tenacious. That's good. Except when it's not. If you want to live, be wise about how you approach a situation. Don't get scared. Now that we're working together, I can talk to you through Darkside. Makes things a lot simpler for what's to come. Now it's time to get you something with firepower. There should be a revolver over there. Get it. We'll test your aim now. And a word of warning. Don't waste my bullets. We only have so many crates. Everything in life gets old, but not the sound of those heads popping. You'll be lucky to find ammo on the hunt. Make sure to mind your bullets. Reload, and don't be surprised if it takes a little bit. Long as you got something in the chamber when you need it, you'll be alive to reload later.
Ooh, that's a slow reload. But I do like the Schofield's reload.
You'll be a crack shot. Got some more weapons and grunts for you to play with over there. Let's see what you're made of. Not one to conserve ammo, are you? Just mind that when it's all real, you'll have to be more careful.
Heck, I just took all the ammo that you had here. I figured that was the smartest thing to do. Alright, that's a very slow weapon. But pretty strong. This one,
No better sight than putting a grunt back in the dirt. Now let's do some long-distance shooting. That's right, send them back to their maker. You got the hang of killing. When you're ready, your second clue is up ahead.
yeah, I think I'd rather have the Winchester. What's that? A silenced revolver? I can carry 21 rounds for it, which means I'd have more shots. Let's see what swapping it.
You can always stick around for more shooting practice and get a feel for the weapons. Just try to leave some for the next recruits.
Reload's not very fast. But then again, neither was the Schofield. This seems to... Alright, so this seems to share the ammo.
Odd Noble said, LOL, a silenced revolver ninja.
There is a revolver that can be silenced, however.
If you're paying attention, you'll see that clue there is turned red. Can only mean one thing. There's a hunter nearby that ain't friendly. That clue is being watched. Take out the watcher first.
Odd Noble said, wish this was on Xbox.
It is on Xbox.
And if you listen carefully, that's the sound of a red clue. That hunter must be close. Keep wearing now. Weren't no hunter, but a damn totem. It was a false alarm. Next time, you won't be as lucky. Taking that clue without doing your due diligence would have been a big risk. If you open your map, you'll see you have a better picture of where the target is. Let's keep moving. It's time to learn a little bit about working together with one another. Meet Cletus. He'll be your partner for this exercise. Go ahead and say hello.
Odd Noble said, I'll have to buy it. To know how I missed this in the store.
Now, I still got line of sight, so if you help him up, I'll just knock him right back down.
Make it safe for him first. Well done. Do what you can to make things safe whenever you face a setback. Thank God I don't have to replace old Cleet. Time to get a move on. Next part's simple. Run through the fire fast and then put it out. You don't want to burn to death. Just like when you were bleeding, burning is a slow death you can avoid. But it'll take time.
Just like walking on coals. You've done that before, right?
Keep a level head and put it out.
Thought I might lose you there. Would have been a damn shame. You're hurt now. Only banishing a target will fully restore your vitality.
00 Core said, "Hello Rob, hello everyone."
Hey Zero, welcome aboard.
Said, "Hello Odd."
Alright. Time to start your own
00
fires.
Core
I have some
said,
more presents for you in the next
Hey
room.
Ducky.
Explosives can turn the tables real fast when you've been dealt a bad hand.
Odd Noble
You can carry a few of them.
said,
Might even find others
Hand
when you're out
pink
exploring.
waving, 0.
In case it ain't obvious, you can only use them once. Those fire bombs and dynamite sticks are for you. Pick 'em up. Let's see how good your throwing arm is. Now, it's just the same target practice with one exception. Burn the bastards up.
Zero Core said, "Hey, you still have your starting soon banner showing Rob."
Thanks. See, this is why I don't even get to see if I hit him.
You got the hang of killing, that's for sure. Let's test what you learned so far. I set up something real nice for you just ahead. There's a pack of grunts and the like. Clear them out any way you want. There's enough equipment around, so let your imagination run wild.
Says there's a pack of grunts. I want this. Tomahawk. Oh, somebody got me.
Yo, lucky you have potential. Let's get you up to go again.
Something big is in that barn.
Great work. By the looks of it, I'm going too easy on you.
Choke bombs.
Hear that rattling and squealing? Just for you, we got something special. He's been weakened, so all you gotta do is finish him off. Don't underestimate him, no. By the way, we call him the Butcher. Better watch out. That hook and fire of his will bite you real hard. Good luck, recruit. Looking forward to the show.
Wow.
The show must go on. Up and at it.
He's just gonna set this room on fire again.
Don't add another body to the pile. Let's
Oh,
get you up.
I killed by myself.
004 said.
Butcher had
Rob
some
just
fight
got
left in
splattered
him.
like a bug
But
on
you
a
beat him
windshield,
down
lol.
real good. Let's start the banishment. Then you can claim your bounty. You'll recover as soon as you start it.
Chevy Girl
There's a
4
boon to
Live Bite
channeling fonts of otherworldly
said.
power.
Hey, Chevy.
Hello everyone.
Alright, so I did kill the Butcher with the,
00 Core said. Yo Chevy Girl.
Careful now. That banishment sets off a storm in Darkside. Any hunters nearby will come in lock, stock, and barrel to steal your bounty from you. The banishment takes a while. Stay alert and listen for anyone who may be approaching. Practice caution. When it's real, take traps with you to set for thieves. When you pick up that bounty, You'll get a short boost to your dark side that'll reveal any hunters trying to get what's yours. Watch for an orange glow. Pick up the bounty token and you'll see what I mean.
I can now see nearby hunters.
You've got some unwanted guests west of here. They're readying an ambush. You'll have to take them out. Oh, I forgot to mention. Once you've got that bounty token on you, everyone in the area can track you down through the site and the map. Hiding is futile.
Yeah. I knew that part.
There they are. Just like the site showed you. Get ready to take them out. There you have it, Hunter. You're officially ready to take on whatever awaits you out there. Now you got two options. You can extract and get your money, or you can keep on going ahead and take on some more advanced challenges. It's tougher, and I won't be there to help. But if you make it out, you'll be even more ready to cause hell in the bayou, and get a mighty fine reward to boot. Choice is yours.
Let's see if I can survive without his help.
Alhoon Gaming said,
Welcome aboard,
"Hey
Alhoon.
Rob and all in chat."
Lootable alternate weapons and items, plus access to ammunition and
00
supplies,
core.
and a more
Said,
advanced set of enemies
Sup,
and obstacles.
Alhoon Gaming said, "Hey Chevy ID, you are wanting to play Phosmo, a friend of mine is playing and she will happily have you along if you want." Alhoon Gaming said, "Sorry about last night, Rob."
Like I said, no worries, Alhoon. Looks like we have another clue right over there. You hear the directional sound in this game is very good.
Avalanche Multimedia said,
Tony.
last night,
We were playing Sea of Thieves last night, Tony. And Alhoon had to excuse himself. So this is the Frontier 73 Marksman. We've already chosen not to use that one. That is... Oh, wait a minute. If I'm using the Frontier 73C... Does that mean that's a... Aha. It is. It is the lever action sniper.
Avalanche Multimedia said, yet to check that. 00 Core said, I might be cancelling my stream tonight. I have to get my place ready for a preventative spraying for bed bugs. They are doing it preventatively now because they had issues with them here since I moved in a few times already. 00 Core said, I've been lucky though, never had them myself, thank Gaia.
Yeah, you don't want to deal with bed bugs. They're difficult to get rid of. Never had them myself either. Alright, that son of a bitch was just on fire. And shot. That took a lot of killing. That took a lot of killing. Still have to find my way inside this barn to get my next clue, and I'm not sure, but I think the spider might be in there.
00 Core said, "That was a big boy, lol."
Yes, he was. Some more interesting weapons. Yeah, I see the webs. That's where the fight's gonna happen. I just have to figure out how to get in there now.
Alhoon Gaming said, "Had this game in my wish list for a while. This will give me a chance to check it out."
So far, it's really nice, Alhoon. Okay, so it is looking to me like I have to figure out how to get in there.
Said, "I was just gonna say this game looks fun. It would be on the list of games I might buy in the future."
This is currently a highly recommend.
Avalanche Multimedia said, "DBD Cowboy Style." Zero Core said, "This kind of reminds me a tiny bit of that vampire game, something like Evil West or something."
Yeah, I seem to remember
Core
a Western
said,
vampire game.
"That's a good thing, by the way." Alhoon Gaming said, "It is a multiplayer game, isn't it?"
It is.
Core.
I'm in the tutorial right now.
Hello, Tony.
But
Avalanche Multimedia said, "Yes."
I think this is the part where I get killed. And regret my decisions. This is definitely the part where I get killed and regret my decisions. Holy cow. Spider is fast. I think I hit it.
Zero Core said, "Oh, by the way, Rob, I have found one game so far that refuses to play with my new RX 7900 XT. Cyberpunk 2077 is refusing to load. Gonna try gutting it. Full install including nuking any folders in the users of data folder as well." 00 Core.
Alright, that was just
and then
hilarious.
Install it and see if it fixes the issue.
Good gravy. Come on, Spidey. Really? So you could just spit that shit at me? Come on. Alright, so playing with the spider was not a great idea. It was a horrible idea.
Zero Core said, "Believe it or not, games have played a part in reducing my arachnophobia over the years, along with living in the old house that helped too. Haven't seen but 1 or 2 spy days in my new place so far." Zero Core said, "And both of them I scooped up in a cup and tossed in the hallway outside my apartment." Zero Core said, "I try not to kill them, but if I ever had something that large and spider on top of it, I don't know if I wouldn't shit my drawers. LOL."
Oh, I would definitely shit my drawers if there was something that big in my house. It's definitely not going to give me a chance to shoot it. Can I get inside that? I mean, it's a full health monstrosity, so I think that's the reason I'm Not even killing it with the dynamite. Of course, why? Why would I have to enter that only from the barn? This makes no sense. It makes a lot more sense that I would be able to access the barn from the outside buildings. You know what I mean? See if I can find another lantern to set the inside of the barn on fire with. I can turn that one on and off, but I can't take it. There's one. Now there's a Malabob. Hey, Spider-Man.
Zero Core said, "Gotta run an errand, be back soon, hopefully CYA later Rob, and everyone, leaving you in browser for watch time as always."
Thanks, buddy. Drive safe. I can just take that. I can't, or I can just use that, not take it. I've already gotten that clue. Maybe I can get in through this window. Uh-huh. There we go. Don't want to... There we go. I don't have a compact weapon, but I'll take the ammo for it. Now that I'm up here, maybe I can shoot down at Spider-Man. Although I have the feeling he's just gonna come right up through that gate and kick my ass. Oh, did you see that?
Hi, bye. I'm gonna go make the payment to the thing. Did you pay rent already?
Not yet.
I need to talk to you about that before you do. Depending on our move-in date, I may just say fuck rent. Since they fucked us, we can fuck them.
I'm live.
Oh. Hi, guys. Love you, bye.
Look at how fast that damn thing is. Wow. I'm either shooting ahead of it or behind it. Those are traps. Hit him that time. Let's not get cocky. Its sounds have changed, which tells me that it might be getting weak-er. There's an ammo box. Over there. That I believe I can refill at. But I think there's one up here too. No, but that's okay. There it is. Well, that's all the ammo that was left in it, but that's better than the amount that I've used up, right? While I'm here, look at that. The barred doors unbarred themselves. Or did the spider unbar them? Wow. That spider was fast as anything. Coming in here was a death wish. Coming inside here, with how fast that spider was. But wow. Looks like we got an ammo crate. I don't see any traps inside here. That's those dogs. This is our extraction direction. But we do have a hunter listed this way. I don't know if those dogs are friendly or not.
Geemuck said, "Howdy RP and chat."
Better to assume that they're not friendly and take them out than to assume they're friendly and leave them be. Hey Reese, welcome aboard. Okay, the spider only killed me once. And I deserved that because I was being stupid. Trying to fight it inside its own lair instead of finding another way to fight it. Okay. No accolade cards. I did get some of the alternate weapons. I did investigate the clues. And that should be Tony coming in. Yeah, I definitely think that this was a good looking PvE / PvP game. The thing about it is I haven't played against live players yet. This is the second time I've done the tutorial. The first time I did the tutorial, I only played the barnyard. I didn't even get through to the first boss. So, very, very interesting. I don't see Tony in yet. But I am in the European server purposely. Oh, Reese, welcome to the Lopes. Just like Sea of Thieves, you can buy different skins. I don't see how they change anything. I do like the Plague Doctor. Oh, look at that Bornheim's Silent Sting. Look at that pistol. Isn't that beautiful? That's when pistols were still being basically handmade. The revolving rifle, which these were terrible. When you put your hand on the foregrip, the one thing about revolvers is they have a slight amount of flash by at the front of the cylinder. Doctor Snare, a pair of corvids that have no doctorate. They have no signal. They're poison mines, huh? But that's a beautiful pistol. Let's see. This is just like the Annie Oakley outfit. Definitely Viking. The wax dynamite stick. Viking bolt action. Whoops. Survey results are on a different page. Another revolving rifle. This looks like it's a take on... Yeah, it's the Lamat carbine. It's the Lamat... I don't remember Lamat making a carbine. Maybe they did. But that's a shotgun down the center. And then a revolver for the rifle portion. I do love these intricate kits. Definitely looking nice. Let's see what... I'm not seeing anything from Mr. Tony. Let me see if I got it. Okay, so that's the their store. I've already sent Tony an invite. I look kind of simple in my... Boy, these monsters. They're very interesting. Okay, so you're going to get special rewards for hitting certain XP milestones each day. That's nice. In this case, it looks like there's a spittoon. Weekly challenges. Okay, Bloodline Resilience, rank 4. Your hunter is revived with up to full health. Bloodline Greyhound, sprint at full speed for longer duration. Throwing knives, silent but short-range projectile weapon. Thrown knives can be retrieved and reused. Comes in a pack of 8. That's useful. Ugh. Your bloodline surges with unlocked essentials. Embrace the shadows. Armed and prepared. Heavy knife honed for close quarters combat. Faster rate of fire from the hip when using lever action. A shot which immediately restores all health. The throwing axe, silent and deadly short-range projectile, can be retrieved to reuse. Now that's a graphic. Iron Eye. Okay, so Hunter tiers. You can select either Oliver Whitman or Jane Eddings as rookies. These will unlock as we go, I guess. So let's say we want to see this one. Got to reach level 50 with the previous Hunter tier. Okay. And then you can get to this. And the weapons progressions. Oh, pardon me, please. Look at that with the extended magazine. It looks dopey. And although they're calling it the Bornheim, I believe this is actually called the Bergman in real life. But now, in order to use this weapon and advance it, I have to find it, I believe. And notice it says it's balanced by low power and wasteful reloads. If you reload while there's still ammo in it, you're throwing away live rounds. Unlike other games where we constantly reload, alright, this is a high-speed crossbow. What is this? The bomb launcher? This is the birthday 1892. I do believe it's actually a Mauser. The haymaker looks to be a Lamat. Oh, it's not the same weapon that I just picked on, however. That comes straight out of oh, what's that Russian game? Chernobylite. Mauser C96, obviously. Get to put the scope on it if you've got 600 experience with any variant. And then once you've got the bullseye, you can get the stock. The haymaker is very clearly the Lamat. There's the actual Lamat. I'm not certain what the difference between the haymaker and that will be, but I'm sure in game there'll be a difference. Schofield's big advantage is the reload speed is a little bit better than a gated revolver. That Vandal basically looks to be a mare's leg stock of the Winchester. Ammo box, pretty straightforward. Well, I have not heard back from Tony yet. So I'm going to take a very quick break. And I will be back in just a few moments. Then we'll get on with another hunt. And hopefully Tony will be back to join us. All right, I'm back. Sorry to take so long. Well, I still don't have a Tony in the chat, so I am going to proceed without him. And hopefully he will not get upset. Alright, the shooting range is where you can go to practice against other players, apparently. You are allowed to have 2 pistol slots. That's nice to know. You're allowed to have 3 or 4, when you get more experience, consumable slots. 4 tool slots. I don't want to do the shooting range. I want to play. I could take another hunter and run her through the tutorial, or him. I could recruit hunters. Or I can buy another slot. Alright, Seth has... Let's do a random contract. Yeah, I'd love to invite friends to play, and that would be great, but unfortunately... It is what it is. Weekly challenges to kill meatheads. Land shot on enemy hunters using bows or pistols. Deal damage to enemy hunters using long ammo. And I am 100% a scrub. Brand new hunter, and everybody gonna know it. No, there's 15. Okay, so there's 15 of them, but I'm only on week 1. So it's 4, 4, 4. I don't know how they counted to 15. Oh, it says 15 plus. I got it. My bad. I'm like, how do you say that's 15 when... If this doesn't go... to a match soon, I can back out and take one of the other hunters through the tutorial. I think. Match found. There we go. And I ended up in the East Coast of America. And I saw what they did there. They switched me to a US server because...
Exterminate!
Tony arrives just after the match starts.
Okay.
Well, you know...
Hello to you too.
Hello, Tony. Well, you know, I went through all the stuff in the lobby and was showing everybody all the different stuff that I could find in the lobby, and I was like, I'm gonna give Tony a while to come in here, and then I took a break and I came back, and you hadn't shown up yet, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna play a match.
I had actually shown up. I was having an issue with VCam, and I still have some. I'll forget it. I'll sort it out later. Well, I did see an invite come in, but I don't know where it's gone because I don't see it in the game. But I know it came on Xbox. It came up, so unless I've got an Xbox app and accept it, I don't know. You know more than I do on this game. I only played briefly last night, so I tested it out to make sure it was fine, but it connected me to the server on USA East, and it was laggy as hell. I barely got a shot off. And when the guy came, it came and revived me, I was spectating. It literally revived me, and I was dead within a second.
When I did the tutorial, I was playing in the EU server because...
I skipped that because you told me there wasn't anything to do. It's just jump into the game, you said. So I skipped it.
Well, there's your first mistake, listening to me.
Yes. That's why I wanted to know how the game went and be prepared, but you said, oh, there's nothing to do, it should jump straight in. Okay, fine. How wrong was he? Let me go to Xbox app, see if there's invited there, because I want to come up on the game, it came up on the green saying there's an Xbox invite, so...
I'll send you. Our best bet's actually for you to log into an EU server, and then for me to join you. Because
I don't know, because I just pressed play last night and it auto-matched me, so I don't know if I want to see if it'll accept me go to you first and see how it is on you.
It's gonna take you to the. It's going to take you to the US because when I went to get a match...
Yes, but you're not USA East, are you?
I am at USA East. It took me to USA East to get a match when...
Fun. Hang on, let me figure this out then. On me.
Somebody's shooting off to my right. And they're likely a team. See, that's the drawback is I entered this solo knowing that I'm entering it solo.
Uh-huh. Well, if Gary wants this, I've got a key for it.
Gary did say he wanted it.
I know he said that with a wish list, but he never says that he wants it because he has Oblivion on his wish list. And when I sent him when it first came out with all the different prices on it, he went, "Oh wait, he wasn't interested in getting Oblivion straight away." So I'm kind of hesitant to give his stuff out straight away because he doesn't always seem like he's interested in it like he's instant. So if he's interested, I've got a key if he would like it. If he's listening.
I hope he's listening then, because there's another clue over this way.
Right. Select your contract. Bounty, clash, or random contract. Okay. You didn't do that last night. That's new.
Yeah, once you've logged in once and you log back out, it just gives you that as your first option.
What have you been doing? Bounty clashes or random contracts?
I took random. That's probably how I ended up here in
Right. Random
U.S. East.
Okay. To play. Why do I invite Rob? Play against trio solo. I won't be to do solo, am I? Oh, duo. There we go. Find a teammate. There we go. How long is we go? He learned something new. Yes, we haven't bothered with graphics cards in the end. I managed to try and get it to... I won't say everything's gone normal. I've still got some graphical tweaks, but a lot of the issues I was having have vanished. I don't know why they suddenly appeared. Now, whether it's because it's on this new television and it's adjusting itself, I don't know, but...
Well, you're going to get some adjustment. Over time. It's going to adjust itself over time. Because it is smarter in your average.
From the sound is how it's only rendering certain things in... Because as far as I'm concerned, the GPU is supposed to render everything, not pick specific bits out. Again, it's on certain games as well. Some games are just loading straight up, there's nothing wrong with them at all. I mean, Rico Definitive I wanted to do earlier on, that was all pixely, but as soon as I changed all the settings up to the maximum screen size and up to ultra, that went instantly. I have, nothing to do with that in the end, so that I can record or stream that if I want now. But when I first put F125 on, it basically would play the menus and everything fine, but then when you come to the actual racing, it will like couldn't steer. Well, you could steer, but it was slow. It like went like juddery.
Yeah.
And when it went to like the no, it was like a racing car that go past me, it puts the F1 logo coming towards you. It was like like that. Instead of just playing it all,
Smooth.
smooth, yeah. Then I had tweaked about with it yesterday. I then get that running smoothly, but then I'm getting like the EA logo on certain tracks is like a flick in it. When you start looking at the car, I ain't taking the screenshot. When you're looking at the car, the actual black edging of the inside of the car is like jagged squares you can see, and the cameraman's waistband and his belt, that's all like a flickering line. So it's definitely a setting, because when I flicked about with the actual A and B settings in Adrenaline itself and messed with the settings to match in the game itself, it seemed to work in tandem.
The assassin is vanishing.
Cool.
Man, that's a distance from here.
So it's a work in progress, but I am going to take the 3060 card out, because that is now showing me issues, because no matter what, if I put that on the HDMI port on that, so I thought I'll play, as soon as A and B wants to play ball, I thought I'll play about with NVIDIA settings, see if that'll do exactly the same, and it doesn't. It just goes worse and worse and worse. And I was using the A and B to stream with them, using the NVIDIA to record. Now I can't do that. It won't let me record. It's basically, like there's sometimes when you watch the screen go all fuzzy when internet's interrupted.
Yeah.
Like that. Because it's playing the game fine on OBS, but when you actually play the recording back, it just looks like a stream gone wrong. So the 3060 card's got to come out, but I'm going to put money to one side that I'm going to spend like now, and when the next wave goes in, I'm going to get the.
I don't need to kill the.
I'm going to get the
creatures.
FX, the XFX, 7800 I showed you. Basically, the people who make your card.
Yeah, it's a good choice. Those guys are awesome customer service.
I sent you a rumor because I've never heard of Power Color. I don't know who they are or how good they are, to be fair. Unless Zero knows. I've never heard of Power Color. It's a recent one that seems to appear in the A and B spectrum anyway, because it's come out in the new 9070 card as well as Power Color, so that might be a consideration to try in the AM5 build when I start that. See, the whole trouble with this one, I think this one's going to go into a creative PC, and I'm going to shift gaming all onto one system, put creation on it, all my artwork onto this one.
This is not the house.
What the? Oh, invite player, silly me. I pressed the wrong thing. Finding a teammate doesn't mean finding a teammate, it means finding a map. I love it. Come on, Tony, get it together. When I started playing this last night, it kind of reminded me of like, I thought, this is D by D, but cowboy style.
Kind of,
Yeah.
but I'm not seeing the bounty hunter with the bounty coin right now. Damn it. Take it easy.
Did a lot of armor. You don't move it. Well, I was trying to get an informed decision from you, so I know what to purchase, but in the end, I sold it all by myself. It's right. Couldn't quite fathom where it all came from because
It says that bounty carriers can now be seen in dark sight, but I can't see them.
the only thing I've got left now is it's the if it's something that's got whiskers on, it's making the black whiskers stand out from everything. Shouldn't do. Certain games has given me white text or gem. The issues I have with OBS, well, I haven't tried the stream, but I have tried recording and recording stabilizing itself. But the issues I have with OBS and all the other black borders...
I got taken out by the turncoat.
They've all vanished, so... I think tweaking a few settings yesterday did something. I think when I start messing about with the rest of this week, and once I start in a notepad and write down what settings I've changed to know what solves the issue and ever come back again. That's like my friend at work. Says, I need exorcism on this PC.
I'm back.
Because the minute I solve something, it comes fucking back.
Welcome back, Zero.
Something else. Like his PC's possessed.
Okay, one of them has a silenced rifle, which would be nice. Looks like they're all inside the lodge, not trying to extract. The team that's got the token.
You got the invite, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I know you head so all over the figures.
I'm going back to the menu now so I can accept the invite.
Okay. I'm trying to figure this out, so I'm
I just wanted to see what the spectate was like.
Oh, I see.
And the spectate view is kind of well, you're looking directly through their eyes, so they're a little, especially if they're a little sweaty, they're bouncy. Does that make sense to you? You know, that
yeah.
they move a lot.
I do. Might fail. Oh, is it? Okay. I'll send it again, man. I mean, Zero, if you've got Game Pass, Zero, you're welcome to join us on Game Pass. Something went wrong. The invitation has failed.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Let me escape. we're not in the same region anymore because the game moved me.
Uh-huh.
So I may have to back out. To
00 Core said, I got rid of Game Pass recently to save money, Tony. Cough.
how do I get out of the game?
Tell me, you got fun, I do. I love to study this. I'm just doing this on the fly.
All right.
It's took me this long to figure out how to invite somebody.
It's one of those things. They let you choose your region when you enter the game. So let me
00 Core
choose my
said,
region.
Look me trying to use YT commands in Twitch.
Hey, don't feel bad about that, Zero. I do it all the time.
What's that?
Trying to use YT commands in Twitch. I also do it in Rumble.
Are you trying to put links into Twitter? Yes, guilty as charged. I've done that myself.
It's too easy, you know. It's like
It
both
is.
YouTube and Rumble allow you to use @ and the person's name to highlight the person, right? But in YouTube,
I don't have Rumble, but
in YouTube,
yeah.
you type a couple of letters, their name appears, and you hit return, and it autofills for you. In Rumble, you type a couple of letters, their name pops up above the chat bar. You have to click on that shit to put it into the chat bar. If you hit return, you just typed @ those letters. you didn't type shit. It's actually it's amusing to me that it does it that way, because I'll constantly be talking to somebody on Rumble and I'll try to specify that's who I'm talking to, and it's like, nope, you just said @CR. There.
Cursor was. There we are. I know Cursor was this game, so I'll send him the key later and see if he wants to join us next week.
Oh, that would be fun.
If that's alright with you, of course.
Oh, sure. Of course. Now you're double gunning, huh?
Am I? Oh.
You got a pair of revolvers. I've only got the single Mosin, but it's the silenced Mosin, so.
And I barely got anywhere last week on this game. So it should be fun.
I was so upset when I discovered you can't name your own characters in this game, because I had the perfect name for a female character in this game.
Okay.
Greta Ironsights.
Nice.
00 Core said, oh yeah, I got Helldivers 2 recently as well.
No, I didn't forget.
I have
It's just
someone
didn't
with
know
whom I
what you
plan
was
to
doing
play it.
because I was trying
Looking
to
forward
talk
to it. It really looks
the other
quite
night.
fun.
You was busy, you know, and then last time I remember you was doing stuff daily, and you've been doing extra streams of Star Wars and
Yeah,
Starfield, so I didn't know what you was doing because you hadn't messaged me to say, "Oh, we're doing this tomorrow." Okay.
no, and the whole idea is to do the stream.
I tested this on the fly because I know this is something you want me to do. I thought, well, while I'm testing things, fixing all the graphical stuff, I thought I better test this out just to make sure that I can play it.
And this is one of those games that is actually unique in my experience because it's PvE and PvP at the same time. So the only thing I'm hoping for
I
is that people aren't too sweaty.
When you don't like PvP, but yeah.
You know, much like Sea of Thieves, you can have
Yeah, I need to test that tonight.
some very difficult people or
Are
very.
you at 7? Oh, excellent. You're at 7. Oh, no.
But yeah, this is intentionally PvP all the time because we are going after the same bounties, and the other hunters are going to get the coins, and then they're going to try and kill us so that they can keep the coins. And we're going to try and kill them so we can take the coins. I mean, that's the purpose of this.
I've got a 4K webcam coming tomorrow, and I've got some 7.1 headphones coming as well for the PC.
First thing to do once the game starts is get the heck off the road.
I learned that one the hard way. I barely got anywhere before I got shot.
Waiting for other players.
I was just wondering because I got one black screen.
Roads are linear danger areas. You don't want to be on them.
Oh yes, can't figure that out. Ah, B button's crouch. Okay. How was I? You was crouching.
If you have to go through water, go slowly. You make less noise. The right button is your dark sight. Right bumper.
Right. Well, that be RB then, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're looking for clues. Clues are going to be these blue blotches. And right now there's not one near us, but when we get close to one, I'll point it out to you.
Huh? I heard a wolf.
All right, over near that dock, you see the...
gunshots.
Yes, off to our right. Over near that dock where the fishing nets are hanging, you see that? If you use the dark sight, you can see it's got some haziness.
Yeah.
That's a clue.
Okay. Clue to what?
Clue to where to find our target.
Ah.
Somebody's already banishing.
Okay. Meaning?
They found a target and they're already getting rid of it.
Ah,
We should be able to see the banishment. See that tornado-looking thing? That's where the target is being banished, and they're going to be setting up a defense around that. You have to use dark sight to see the tornado. I should have mentioned
Sorry.
that part. But
no, I should have figured that out. Can I get you if you tell me something and I can't see it right? Press the R button. I can see it. What was that, a zombie?
yeah, those are creatures. That's why I use the silence negant.
Nothing attacked the SB apart from players, so.
Ooh, see how loud that was?
Shit. Why, should I pick that silencer?
Yes, yes, you should.
Ew! Never mind.
Tornado's kind of far from here. See those birds in the road?
Yeah.
We walk towards them, they're going to squawk and fly away. We want to avoid that. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to use this other road to skirt around them. Because it looks like that that large mill-looking building might be our complex.
00 Core said, correct me if I'm wrong, Rob, but don't real silencers have a limited lifespan?
It depends on the type of silencer, Zero. If it's a brush type silencer, yes. But a baffle type silencer continues to work that regardless of how many shots. Do you see the white bar going around the target? Tony?
What?
The white bar building around the target? It's almost full.
That matches, yeah, I see it at the top of the screen, yeah.
Yeah, that's telling you how close to done they
00
are.
Core said,
Uh-huh.
okay, thanks for that info, Rob.
What the hell was that?
Ducks! We spooked the ducks.
Didn't sound like ducks. Weird duck sound everywhere. Evil ducks. Get used to this.
Alright, somewhere east of us, you see the red mark on your compass? That's
Yeah.
that's the bounty hunter with the coin.
Right, okay.
Zero Core
Pick up
said,
the furthest to Phasma.
by the way, Rob, there is something I will need your help with before long, but I'm trying to wait till you have moved cause I know you're going through a lot right now. 00 Core
I appreciate that, Zero.
said, but just forewarning about it.
Okay. How come it's not letting me follow you?
You might be stuck on a route.
I'll follow you down there.
I had to walk around a route.
But you were literally in front of me, and I literally followed you down, and you went straight forward, and I couldn't. I'm like, okay.
I hear the shooting northeast of here. No, we've
4 bullets to put that down.
aimed for the head.
Ah, gotcha.
All right, we now have
I like how it kept with Russian then.
somebody from Russia has got the bounty token right now.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm like, you know what the hell that means.
And they are not nearby us, by the way.
That's it.
The A button jumps.
No.
You're not crouched anymore.
Yeah, remember that. Crouch once you just back up, jump over the fence. You can sneak up and kill him.
ReeseMD.O.G Gaming said, Howdy Zero,
badly.
sorry got a phone call.
Yes, you can sneak up and kill them, as long as they're not. As long as they are not.
And if they set you on fire, press X.
Hold X.
Hold X, yeah.
But like that guy who I shot in the head and he exploded. You don't want to knife him.
You know, if you'd have said to me when this game first came out,
ReeseMD.O.G
I
Gaming
wouldn't have touched it.
said, Oh, is this
Because
zombies in the
I
West?
didn't even touch Last of Us and whatever.
This
So
is
until
a bounty hunting PvP and PvE game.
I only started playing horror games after I started Last of Us.
And yes, there's supernatural creatures that are sort of zombies or worse.
Yeah, well, I think I've come a long way in the last 4 or 5 years. 'Cause I wouldn't have touched anything like this before.
You're gonna need to jump to get up onto this.
I was freaked out by Last of Us, and now it doesn't bother me one bit.
Well, some of these games are designed to try and freak you out, but I think exposure desensitizes.
What I make it, I think I've grown as a person. I'm getting over some of my fears because,
All right.
like I say, I wouldn't have ventured into something like this.
All right, there's something wrong.
Something wrong?
Yeah, I'm not seeing the I'm not seeing the coin anywhere. I'm not seeing
I'm seeing something this way.
yeah, there's should be clues in this direction.
Yeah, well, there's clues this way.
Yeah, they strategically put a couple of doors in the way to make sure you couldn't hop between some of these rail cars.
Oh, there's a gramophone here you interact with.
That probably makes a lot of noise.
Like I say, when I press it, I'm just saying, there's a gramophone that's flashing when you walk up to it.
There's a cash register here to loot.
Huh. Oh.
I'm not seeing the other clues. Ammo box.
Okay.
All right.
Now I've got 30,
Birds.
31, but yet I can't fire. Why can't I fire?
You've got 31, but you haven't reloaded.
Okay.
X to
Reload.
reload.
Go. I was going to say, I'm out of bullets, and then I realised, no, I'm not out of bullets. I've got 25 bullets. Well, why can't I fire? Wait a second.
Now there's the gramophone you were talking about.
Yeah. Well, so much they're not feeding the birds.
Damn crows. Remember, your knives are quiet kills. So if you can sneak up on your target, switch to your knife.
Yeah. Switching to my knife is what?
Left button brings up the wheel. Then right stick lets you pick from the wheel what weapon you're going to use.
Oh. Is yours exit bed there?
The slower you move in water, the less noise you make. I'm not seeing a clue. It seems like the clues are leading this way, and then we get over here and there's no clue.
I'm still seeing the blue slide things.
Yeah. That's what I keep seeing too. You spooked the horse.
I didn't even see the horse.
It's kind of big.
Got an injured horse, though. Hello.
That was me just tapping my dark sight. It was not intended to actually mark the map. By the way, if you tap the right button, you mark the map.
Huh. Good to know.
See, it's always ahead of us. And I feel like it's not where we need to be going.
Well, is it going to show us something on the map?
I think the Russian dude is just hiding, waiting for somebody to find him and kill him. I don't think he's...
So we're going to Golden Acres.
I mean, if he's smart, he's got a extraction marker on his map, right? Over on the right side,
There's three.
between
Three on the map.
between Windy Run and Hemlock Hide. If he's smart,
One blank with only blank with me gold makers, and then one like you just said, and there's also one down with Bradley Craven and CA1, but there's three. There's three extraction points, but I don't see the target marker on the map.
yeah, the target marker is missing, and the bounty coin is missing.
Interesting.
And to the best of my knowledge, you cannot drop the bounty coins. So I'm trying to figure out why we can't see them.
Thinking this game's glitched though.
No, it's not glitched. There's going to be a reason why.
Just gotta find that reason. Gotcha.
Remember, we're new at this. Most of the players who play are not. This game's been out for a while.
Oh yeah, true.
Hellhounds.
Like that.
Yeah, best time to shoot with a loud gun is when there's only one left.
That one coming right at me, I shot that straight in the head.
I think it's funny that it was right in front of me and couldn't see me, but it went around the tree and saw you.
Yeah.
You hear that?
That's a half deaf guy, but I definitely hit that.
00 Core said,
Okay.
if they have movement-based
Okay,
sight that would explain it, cause you were standing in one place the whole time.
The banishing is going dead ahead. Use your sight to get a bearing every once in a while.
We heard anything yet on the application?
00
yet?
Core
We were approved.
said, I got
You
a
got
new
it?
fingerprint
Yeah.
sensor for my PC
Nice.
so I don't have to
There you
type
go.
in my PIN anymore. I was getting tired of that.
I do like having biosensors for my home PC. I don't like
004.
off-site
Said,
storage of that
Oh,
information.
congrats on getting a new place, Rob.
When do you move then?
We're gonna get the information from the new realtor. My daughter's out there right now. I'm gonna see if I can get up the top of this building right next to us and see into the building they're banishing at.
Yeah, because it's a nice place you're going to from what I saw.
From the Locky tour?
Yeah. Oh, come on, Rob, that was cute.
That's the
She's
most.
got the making of being a tour guide or at least a filmmaker.
Oh yeah, she's also got the gift of gab. That's the building that's happening in. That I just marked. I don't know where in that building.
I thought it was really the newest person evangelism of brother. And the one where he sat with the phone in his hand and she just sat there looking at him. That was so cute. He doesn't smile much, does he?
No.
Just see being big sister look after little brother, not big little brother look after big, sister.
There are supposed to be 2 bounty tokens over there. I'm assuming that that's the lightning we see going up in the air.
I would assume so. Yes. Now I see it. I didn't see it before. Now I do.
Be very careful.
I've got physio first thing in the morning, so we'll see how that goes.
How's your back doing?
It's back to normal. But it's what the physio says now.
Good.
He's having me in the gym in the gym tomorrow, so he's gave me like a green strap and I have to put it onto a broom handle and I have to literally pull against it and do like lunges all week. Literally hold the broom handle out in front of you, pull against the green strap and twist to one side.
Right.
And step out with your opposite knee and do the exact opposite the other way around. Is what he had been doing last week. He's been doing it all this week while he's been off. So. What exercise he's got for me tomorrow, I don't know.
They got out with it.
We were too late.
Just keep your eyes open. Don't run into traps. We can still kill creatures and extract ourselves.
We've got about 5 minutes, is what he said.
That's right. We have 5 minutes to reach the extraction point ourselves. That doesn't mean that there's not other bounty hunters who wouldn't want to kill us. And this does give us a chance to experience this location.
Got a 7.1 gaming headset coming from, and I've got the 4K camera instead of getting a cheap video instead. I've got the better webcam coming, so rather chuffed at that. I don't understand why VCam is not picking it up. Which is it? Oh, I should say it's picking it up. I selected in the,
There
the
can
list.
be a lot of reasons for it to not pick it up.
I can select it in the list, but it doesn't put it in the box at the top. It just keeps selecting the previous one. It doesn't move it. But okay, as it froze, so I tried a different one. It will put a different one in the box, but it just won't put this one in the box. But yeah, it's selectable. It's not selectable if you get what I mean. VCam's been weird. I don't know why. I've never had an issue. I've never had an issue with it since you put me onto it. It's the first time I've had an issue with the program.
I have often had issues with VCam where I have to reset the camera. So we're pretty much going the right way. She ducked. I think extraction is this way.
I've had it freeze in OBS, but I've never actually had a problem with the program itself. Setting it up.
You can silence the horses, of course.
You can also look the saddlebags as well if you didn't know that.
I didn't know about the saddlebags.
Yes, you can look the saddlebags.
I don't know what I got out of the saddlebags, but
I don't know either. It came up too quick, so I got something out there.
the mission's going to end before we get to the extraction point, but that's okay, because it just means we're just going to leave. Anyway. There we go. Mission ended. I don't think that was a terrible first mission for you.
Nope. Better than last night.
Yeah, well, you were on the East Coast. Your lag was definitely affecting your performance.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Assumed lost and killed? Oh, give me a break.
Who goes after that?
Accolade cards. 20. Monsters killed 26.
Receive throwing knives.
I've received the following reward, the M1895 Precision Nagant. So now I can have the Nagant with the stock if I want it. I don't, because I'd much rather have the silenced one. But she gets the bolt action rifle. I could try her out.
You will.
That's who you were just playing, right? Oh, your close combat weapon was the knuckles. And then we have the some kind of mines under tools. Looks like a poison mine and a charged mine. It's getting close to 4, however, so I'm going to actually call my stream at this point. We've had a good introduction to the game.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to come back to this next week. And I'm going to learn a little bit more about the game in the interim by studying. But I'm also going to learn a little bit more about my new home. In the meantime, I want to thank everybody for coming out for the up to 3.5 hours we've been out here discovering.
Said. Have a great
Hunt
night, Rob. Have a
Shadowlands.
great night, everyone. Congrats again on getting the new place, Rob.
Now we just have to figure out how to pay for the move. And that's where I'm going to ask everybody again. I know not everybody can donate, but if you can, share that link, it really does help when more people see the link. I will be posting an update later today or tomorrow to include the information about the new living situation. Until tomorrow,
Gaming.
I'll be back with Star Wars.
Congrats, Rob, and thanks for the stream.
So take care, everybody. Check in on friends and family. Make sure everybody's doing okay. I'm Rob. Thanks for gaming with RP.